Hello everybody, today we're going to be reacting to the Azshara Warbringer. You can see that I'm using my Twitch to record this. It's currently 6 hours in on my Twitch, and I promised that I would be reacting to this. And I will be uploading this to YouTube, of course. But this is the Azshara Warbringer. I know a lot about Azshara. Well, we don't know a lot about Azshara, but I know what the origins of Azshara. Basically, she was the Queen of the Night Elves, or the Kaldorei, or the High Elves, and they were these powerful, people. They would be able to tap into the Well of Eternity and be able to use a lot of magic, and their empire was growing, it was expanding, it was getting better. So much so that the Zandalari grew to fear it, and, pretty much was told, if you don't interfere with us, we'll leave you be. And this angered the Zandalari, but they had to go with it. I believe the trolls had to go with it entirely. So, even the Mogu and the Zandalari were incapable of fighting against the combined might of the Kaldorei army. However, Queen Azshara struck a deal with some demons thanks to Xavius. And if you remember Xavius, he was the leader of the Satyrs. He was originally the advisor to Queen Azshara, and he was a very powerful magister, a very powerful mage, and he was capable of contacting Sargeras, and Sargeras was like, hey, you want to join the Burning Legion? I'm a god, and I'll give you power beyond reckoning. So Xavius is like, heck yes, I'll go tell my queen at once, and Azshara fell over Sargeras almost immediately. She wanted him to be her husband. He would be the perfect pair for her. And in doing so, that created the War of the Ancients, which pretty much had the Kaldorei split amongst themselves, one falling Malfurion, Illidan, and Tyrande, and the Ancients, obviously, and, which were made up of the Wild Gods or whatever, like Cenarius and Goldrin, and so on and so forth. And it pretty much had the dragons and demons and Loa and, well, not Loa, wild gods, my bad. I don't know why I said Loa. I'm so used to calling them Loa right now, even though Loa and wild gods are essentially the same, but Loa are worshipped only by trolls. Anyways, the leader of the Night Elves, Azshara, she pretty much was caught into the middle of it all, and she just wanted some Sargeras. She thought it would bring happiness and great prosperity to her people if they brought Sargeras and the Burning Legion to the world, and she didn't see what was happening to her people. She didn't see how the demons were treating her people. She was blind by love, I guess. And so Queen Azshara, she went ahead and she lost pretty much in this war. She lost in the War of the Ancients, and well, that didn't go so well for her. She ended up drowning underwater with the Well of Eternity collapsing and, becoming the Maelstrom as we see it today. And her people would have died. They would have drowned. They would have been consumed by the waters. And with Kalimdor and the Eastern Kingdoms and all of the continents that we know today being split apart around them, and they were drowning, she did all that she could to keep them alive with her artifact, which I believe the artifact was something that healing shamans can get. I forget what it's called, but it's capable of keeping them alive and or not drowning underwater. But eventually they would run out of air. So Azshara, she was running out of time, she was running out of things to do to keep her people safe and alive, and so she bargained with the old gods, which made her into the Naga Queen that we see her today in Battle for Azeroth, and so on and so forth, like a legion and whatnot. But that's the rundown that we know of Queen Azshara so far. We've seen her now and then in the game. She's heavily involved in the Kul Tiras storyline. But let's go ahead and see what this Warbringer is all about. Since she's a Warbringer, that means she's bringing war, so this ought to be interesting. Let's go ahead and watch this in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, that's really quiet. Ooh, music. Please, please, please. Is she gonna sing? Alright, this is, Suramar, I believe? Or Zinajari? Yep, here it comes. This is the Maelstrom. Or the Well of Eternity. She's keeping her people safe. What's that? A fish. Look at how powerful she is, though. What the heck?
Let go.
Who the heck? Don't listen to the old gods, Azshara.
No. I am queen. This is the empire I built.
It is over.
Ooh. Oh god. Well, okay then. Nope, now they're all drowning into the Great Sea. I believe this would later become Vajir, or part of it at least. Oh, there goes her crown.
People.
My queen, we loved you. You betrayed us.
This is my fault. No. 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 This was not the deal I made.
She made a deal.
Deal? I like deals.
Who are you?
Who is that?
Show yourself at once.
For 1,000 years, bound beneath these waves, I have watched you. I have tasted your essence.
Oh,
You.
it's a fish.
It won't be long now. Your death is near. Only I can sustain you.
That's the deal. Oh god.
Let go. Serve me.
You are nothing.
Nothing.
I am a god.
Oh shit.
Before you walked this land, I ruled.
Azoth.
Magnificent.
Oh god.
Serve me, and we will rebuild my empire.
No.
Oh.
No? You dare! You will die!
A queen! Not a slave. You've watched me for 1,000 years, so you know what I want. Take my people. With them, I will raise an army,
Oh.
conquer your enemies, build an empire as queen. Or let me die, and you will remain here, a prisoner. The god of nothing.
Ho ho ho. She just schooled Azoth. Kudos. Kudos, Azshara. Kudos. Fish is creepy. What's with all these bargains? Okay, that's creepy. That grin's creepy. Ah! These jump scares are not pleasant. This is not even her final form. Hello there.
Arise, Azshara. Arise, my queen.
This.
Okay. That's what I thought it would be. Alright, Blizzard. Kudos. Big kudos for that. Alright. So that was the Warbringers of Queen Azshara. And that was pretty good. That was pretty good. It's what I would expect. Other than, well, here's the thing, though, that I wasn't expecting. Instead of Azshara jumping to the opportunity firstly, you know, I figured she'd have her doubts, she'd be, like, reluctant to say it, but she said no twice. And Azshara pretty much toyed instead with N'Zoth. Now, N'Zoth has always been kind of the weakest of the old gods. We've known that for a while now. And I'd suppose he's not the best at manipulation, other than with Deathwing, with Neltharion. But, yeah, he, This is what happens when you mess with Azshara, I suppose. So, yeah. That was the Warbringers of Queen Azshara. That was pretty good, like I said. I was not expecting, Azshara to pretty much, beat N'Zoth at his own game. And, I think N'Zoth, while he's giving Azshara the illusion that she's in control, I truly believe that N'Zoth is still her master, but she is still a queen. She is still royalty, and he treats her like that for now. But once her usefulness has run to an end, you're not a queen anymore. You're just another tool for his game. Alright, but that was Azshara the Warbringer. That was pretty good. That was pretty good.